Have you ever felt like you're living life on autopilot? You're going through the motions, you're checking off society's to-do list, but deep down you're wondering, is this really it? Well, you need to realize that if you don't know your core values, you are not truly living. You're just existing. Hi guys, I'm Andriana and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are diving deeper into why knowing your core values will completely transform your life. If you watched my last video, you know we uncovered what your core values are. Now I'm going to show you exactly how those values become the foundation for self-discovery, for fulfillment, and for success. By the end of this video, you will understand why core values aren't just nice to have. They are the most powerful tool for creating the life that you truly want. They are the tool that literally starts it all. So let's dive in. First of all, core values. Your core values define who you are. So they give you self-discovery. The first thing you need to understand is that your core values are the blueprint of who you are. So without them, you're basically like a house without a foundation. You are unstable, you are vulnerable, and you are easily influenced. When you know your values, you unlock clarity about who you are, what you stand for, and what truly matters to you. This clarity is the essence of self-discovery. So I remember a time when I felt completely lost and I kept searching for meaning in books, I kept looking for meaning in relationships, in my career, whatever. But nothing clicked until I took the time to uncover my core values. It felt like the fog has finally lifted because I could see myself clearly, I could see my strengths, I could see my weaknesses, I could see my purpose, and for the first time I felt grounded. I felt like, I'm okay. I don't have a detailed plan for life, but I have these core values, and that means I have my intentions of how I plan to live my life. This matters because self-discovery isn't about just understanding yourself. It's about learning how to become yourself. When you know your values, you stop being a reflection of other people's expectations and you start living as the truest version of yourself. Core values are your decision-making superpower. What a lot of people don't understand is that every decision they make is either moving them closer to their authentic self or further away from it. When you don't know your values, you're guessing, you're saying yes to things that you shouldn't, and you say no to opportunities that you should take. But when you know your core values, decision making comes effortless. For example, imagine your core value is freedom. So when you're faced with a job offer that pays well, but it demands an 80-hour week from you, you immediately know it's a no because it doesn't align with your core value of freedom. Or for example, if your core value is growth, you will jump at the opportunity to take on a challenging project that you are passionate about, even if it scares you, even if you don't know how to approach it yet. But that's just because you value growth and you value lessons. So when your decisions align with your values, you stop second-guessing yourself. There's no more regret, there's no more what if. You feel confident and you are in control because you are living in alignment with what truly matters to you. Another reason is that core values simplify your life. So here's something that you might have not realized. Complexity isn't a sign of success. It's a sign of misalignment. So when you don't know your values, your life feels chaotic. Your life feels complex. You're pulled in a million directions. You're trying to please everyone. You do everything. You try to be everything. But when you know your values, life becomes simple. You filter out the noise. You say no to what doesn't matter and you focus on what aligns with your purpose. You focus with what you value. So think of your core values as a pair of glasses. Without them, life is blurry. You're squinting, you're trying to make sense of things like What does it mean? Should I go here? The path doesn't look clear. But when you put those glasses on, everything becomes clearer. So I want you to ask yourself, what in your life feels unnecessarily complicated? Chances are it's out of alignment with your values. Simplify it by letting go. One of the big reasons for knowing your core values is that core values build confidence. Confidence doesn't come from looks, doesn't come from achievements, and they don't come from other people's validations. It comes from knowing yourself. When you know your values, you stop needing approval from others. You trust yourself because you're living in alignment with what you believe. You live in alignment with what you value. For years, I struggled with people pleasing, and I will bend over backwards to make other people happy, even if that meant that I was betraying my own needs. But once I identified my core values, a lot of things changed. I learned to say no without any guilt, and I learned to say yes without any fear. That confidence radiated in every area of my life. So why knowing your core values matter in confidence? Well, confidence isn't about being loud or bold. It's about being certain. And when you live by your values, you walk through life with certainty. And that certainty, that's magnetic. Core values help you build better relationships. You might not realize it, but your relationships are a reflection of your values or the lack of them. So when you know your values, you attract people who share them. You create deeper connections because you are no longer pretending to be someone that you are not. So if one of your values is honesty, you won't tolerate a partner that lies. If your value is growth, you'll naturally gravitate towards people who inspire you and help you become your higher self and help you keep growing and improving, because that's something that they also value and something that you go at it together. You know, humans crave authenticity. When you live in alignment with your values, you show up as your authentic self. And that authenticity strengthens your relationships because people are attracted to that authenticity that you show up with. So knowing and honoring your core values has a big impact on healthy relationships, and you know, it's something that no one talks about because they don't understand the butterfly effect that they have. Core values also unlock fulfillment. Fulfillment doesn't come from chasing people. Fulfillment doesn't come from chasing goals. It comes from aligning your life with your values. So think of it like a puzzle, okay? Each piece represents a different part of your life. A piece for your career, a piece for your relationship, for your health, for your hobbies, whatever. Your core values are the picture that is on the box of the puzzle. Without them, you're trying to basically put a puzzle together blindingly. But with them, with that picture, with your core values, knowing your core values, everything clicks into place. For me, I used to think that fulfillment will come from achieving all the big milestones and the big goals that I had in my mind. When I graduated, when I landed the big job, but every time I reached one of those goals, I felt empty. And it wasn't until I started aligning my daily actions with my core values that I actually felt fulfillment. So living in alignment with your values isn't just about avoiding pain. It's also about creating joy. It's about waking up every day feeling like your life means something. And that meaning is the meaning that you give to yourself through your core values. Also, core values help you handle challenges in life. Life will always throw challenges your way, but your values will keep you grounded through them. So when you know your values, you have an internal compass that is guiding you through that storm. You're able to stay focused, resilient, and unshaken because you are rooted in what truly matters. So let's say your core value is integrity. Even when you face pressure to cut corners, to compromise your ethics. Your value of integrity, it will keep you strong. So challenges are inevitable, but when you're guided by your values, you are able to face those challenges with more strength and more clarity. So your values are your superpower, okay? Knowing your core values isn't just a self-help exercise, it's a life-changing practice. They define who you are, they guide your decisions, they simplify your life, they build your confidence, they strengthen your relationships, they unlock fulfillment, they help you handle challenges. What else do you want? You need to realize that your core values are the key to living a life of purpose, for living a life of meaning and joy. So, if you haven't already, take the time to uncover them, reflect on them, and live by them. Because when you align your life with your values, everything changes. So I want to help you do that. So you can check the link in the description for a free PDF workbook that will give you exercises to help you identify your core values. So if you like this video, leave a comment with your top core value. And don't forget to subscribe. I have got so much more to share with you on this journey of self-discovery. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.